Eka fana nge yalo bonden ke no pinda jilguga.
Pinda le waya. Mami la tiki good. O men sombe pinda. No ya ombe lo no when ni dia pinda. No board ne ka batis. De na we la ta.
All these range of plants, you have these tree aloes, Aloe tongaensis, Aloe barbarae, these huge, this is what, 15 feet tall, Aloe thrascii, seed collected on the coastal dunes of Mozambique. Down here, just this, you know, these stunning plants in flower right now, that's what draws me to them, and nothing makes me happier when I'm home, just out here in these plants. I mean, you look at how stately some of these are. Sort of this serendipitous moment here in Santa Barbara, I don't know, 4 years ago, about I get this email from this guy, sort of out of the blue. Hi, Thomas Cole. My name's Luke Maas, Dr. Luke Maas. I'd really like to talk to you about this exciting project that I'm trying to launch. I have this real interest in a tree. It's called Adansonia digitata, the Baobab.
I'm like, I gotta go to Africa. I gotta touch this tree. I gotta experience it. And how am I gonna get there? I gotta find somebody that knows Africa, because I've never been to Africa. So I figured, out of desperation, I plugged in Santa Barbara, Africa, and Googled it, and there shows up Tom.
And we set up a meeting in his office, he and his wife, Barb.
And here I have an expert botanist, an expert humanitarian who knows Africa and who loves the baobab.
They had some books on baobab, and they're like, well, what do you know about this tree? And it's like, what do you think of it? I said, it's my favorite tree in the world. It's a phenomenal tree. And sort of that was this spark, that was this connection between Luke and I, and he explained his vision about this project, about this dream, about, you know, how could we work with communities where these trees grow, be able to help support them, get this fruit powder, and bring it to the U.S. for its health benefits, right? So it's sort of a win-win-win and on all these fronts. He said, do you want to be involved? I said, absolutely, let's do this.
Security tower, security man, over Kuna only security. You also cocoa bang on them. Well, cocoa bang, what was our ball? Or what more can you see quite a bit? Okay. Becker man, but you always some Anita basically.
The song cake at the Bangara and Edley. Terra Villa. The other will be the one. They don't want a litting and Zalan. Kavakina border the Zomba. For me, I didn't consider it, but I learned part of your take and is there some park of it.
So, be pay a beco and your bembe, data, woman, I income one document on bomb, jelly on Rakama, and I'm not walking all the time as him. So, come bomb or Nakama, no document, bonle, boy for your bembe. I become a woman go and a woman for black. And they learning a cum over cumbe, data were cunkele. Gota Nazarabam, come up 400 way. 400 way. 5 way, won't use them. 995 way. Beta my vamp.
This is a baobab pod that was just broken here in the processing facility. And so these are the flocks of baobab powder that are ultimately pounded and milled into this nutritious fruit powder. The red little fibers that you see are also very nutritious. What is the benefit specifically of these fibers?
Extremely high antioxidants.
And antioxidants are important in the protection of many free radical production in the body and in the skin as well. So by blending this into formulas, we can actually take advantage of the nutrition content in these fibers.
Since Tom and I connected, and we've connected with communities and learned about the importance of the Baobab tree in the savannah, we came to the realization there must be many more crops in all these important regions in the world that can benefit people's livelihoods and also protect the environment.
Luke says, Tom, you know what? One of these crops that we should look at is seaweed. And there's a seaweed, there's a certain species, E. cottoni, or E. spinosum, that they're growing on the east coast of Zanzibar. So I said, okay, great, let's go. And so we went out there, and it happened to be right where I'd been living with my family, and so we knew some of the people in the area still. And we got to meet the seaweed mamas, these incredible women from age probably 18 all the way up to grandmothers. And here they were, they sustainably grow and harvest these plots.
These specific type of seaweeds were originally farmed for the carrageenan industry. But now we're learning that these seaweeds have a whole bunch of other health benefits. Well, since the carrageenan industry has basically left that region, these people were left with very few opportunities to make a living, except for the seaweed.
Kishagauka kwa muda wa siku 3, unatiwa kule kunako oven. Kunako oven unakaushwa kwa muda wa wiki moja. Wiki moja unasagwa ili inapatikana hii seaweed powder. Ambayo hii seaweed powder ndio tunafanya hizo bidhaa zetu.
So we were there really trying to work with these women in the Seaweed Center to show that, hey, we could create products here in the United States, both health products, but also skin creams and skin lotions, where we're able to use their product, be able to buy their harvest from them, bring them here to have the benefits here, and then have the benefits there in Zanzibar. They know that they have an ongoing place, someone who will buy their products. More income means more food on the plate, maybe being able to send their kids to school, pay for school fees, health fees.
Through my research, I came across another plant, and I came across the Cacay tree, Caryodendron orinosense. It's a tree that grows throughout, on the edge of the Amazon. And I came across this guy who was actually planting these trees, replanting these trees in regions that were affected by deforestation. And when I learned that this tree produces a nut that is extremely nutritious and produces a wonderful oil, I had to connect with this guy.
Afortunadamente ya tenemos 250,000 árboles.
Esta nuez es la que ya podemos enviar para procesamiento como nuez o llevar a la prensa para extraer el aceite. Puedes comer, you can try.
Tastes great. The Cacay nut is extremely rich in protein, actually double that of most of the nuts that we know here today. And an oil that's rich in retinols. And increasingly we're learning that retinols has great anti-aging benefits and benefits the skin. The tree grows in a region where it's been used traditionally for centuries.
Mi nombre es Luis Carlos Torres. Esta región se llama Cacayal.
¿Por qué se llama Cacayal?
Cacayal viene del origen que esto cuando era montaña era solo arbolización de ese árbol que se llama Cacay.
Cacay, que es nativo en esta región. Las montañas eran casi de estos árboles. Pero como ellos entraron a colonizar, entonces los fueron eliminando para abrir los incas.
Vecina, ¿cómo le va? Anda a decirle mi mamá que si nos puede prestar un pocillito de mantel.
for local Colombians, opportunities for sustainable employment have been limited.
Tuve la oportunidad de salirme de trabajar en cultivos ilícitos a algo que es legal en nuestro país colombiano.
Yo tengo aproximadamente 70, 80 árboles. Los árboles este año producieron aproximadamente unos 2.500 kilos.
Pudieran disfrutar esos árboles que producen, la verdad es una plática que le llega a uno sin mucho esfuerzo.
Mi nombre es Jorge Castaño Quintero.
Mi nombre es Elvia Luisa Amado. Este es mi árbol de cacay.
Over these years, I've just dove into really trying to understand agriculture and plants and how different communities around the world use plants, whether they're cultivated crops, vegetables, or field crops, different grains, or really trying to understand wild harvested crops and the roles they play in these communities.
From now on, with climate change and with poverty that's out there, I think it's important that we take all these things in consideration when we develop a product. And yes, it comes down to the buck, but we need to take all these other elements into consideration moving forward. Otherwise, this planet's gonna go, the wrong direction.
There you go, buddy. You're up.